ශ්‍රේෂ්ඨාධිකරණය විසින් ලබා දෙනු තීරණ වලට අනුකූල නොවන ආකාරයට වගන්ති ගණනාවක් නීති කෙටුම්පතට ඇතුළත් කරලා තිබෙනවා. අන්තර්ජාල ප්‍රවේශ
Several clauses within the draft law deviate from the precedent set by the Supreme Court. The courts have emphasized the necessity of a magistrate's order following a trial to revoke the privileges of an internet access service provider or an intermediary. However, the current Act grants the authority to issue conditional orders against these entities without the requisite magisterial hearing. Despite the court's observations, this bill has been passed disregarding judicial guidance. Moreover, the Supreme Court, as documented on pages 46 and 47, has recommended further amendments to the 13th section concerning contempt of court. Regrettably, these proposed amendments have not been incorporated. Similarly, the imperative to foster a secure online environment for internet users, enabling them to navigate the web without fear of insulting religious sentiments, necessitates the removal of Section 16. However, no action has been taken to effectuate such removal. In addition, the Supreme Court has stated the necessity for the removal of Section 19, as it imposed unnecessary restrictions on internet users against charges of committing offences against the government. The Supreme Court has made it clear that both Sections 16 and 19 must be removed. In endorsing this bill, it must be acknowledged that mistakes have been made by both you and the governing party responsible for the amendments. The court's directive to revise the illustration of the court decision in Article 61 has been overlooked, leaving the 21st article unaltered. This failure to act has shattered the trust placed in you. I urge you to call for an immediate meeting with party leaders to address these issues. The trust placed in you is no more. We have noticed that your habitual disregard for input and your unwavering alignment with the government's agenda. You cannot operate like that. You did not even award a final vote.
මේ ආණ්ඩු පාර්ශ්වයත් එක්ක වෙලා. ඒ පැත්ත දිහා බලාගෙන. එහෙම කරන්න බෑනේ. ඔබතුමා අපිට අවසාන වෝට් එකක් දුන්නේ නැහැ.
වෝට් එකක් දෙන්න නම් දෙපැත්තම එකඟ වෙන්න ඕනේ වෙලාවේ.
නෑ. ඔබතුමා අවස්ථා ගණනාවකදී වෝට් එක දුන්නේ නැහැ.
Your refusal to grant votes on numerous occasions cannot be overlooked. It must be stated that this parliament has disregarded court orders constituting a violation of the constitution, the highest law of the land. Your compliance in implementing these amendments renders you complicit as well.
සංශෝධන ක්‍රියාත්මක
ඔය සංශෝධන කිසි දෙයකට මගේ කිසිම සම්බන්ධයක් නැහැ.
නෑ.
මම කරේ
එහෙම සම්බන්ධයක් නැහැ කියන්නේ බෑ. ඔබතුමා තමයි මූලාසනේ හිටියේ. ඔබතුමාගේ වගකීම.
මේකට කිසිම සම්බන්ධයක් නැති කෙනෙක් එක්ක කොහොමද ඔබතුමා තර්ක කරන්නේ මේක කරන්නේ?
අපිට පක්ෂ නායක රැස්වීමක් දෙන්න. අපිට පක්ෂ නායක රැස්වීමක් ඕන. මේක ගැන කතා කරන්න.
මේ පක්ෂ නායක රැස්වීම අපි රැස් වෙනවනේ එතකොට කතා කරන්න.
නෑ එහෙම නෙමෙයි. මේකට විශේෂ රැස්වීමක් ඕන. මේක බරපතල ප්‍රශ්නයක්. ඔබතුමා මූලාසනේ ඉන්නකොට රටේ උත්තරීතර නීති ආණ්ඩුක්‍රම ව්‍යවස්ථාව උල්ලංඝනය වෙලා තියෙනවා. මේ පාර්ලිමේන්තුවේ
In this parliament, no bill has been passed in contravention of a Supreme Court order or beyond its intended scope. You can call for not one but 100 meetings with the party leaders. Despite the assertion that not a single letter of this bill can be altered, we remain open to necessary amendments. It's important to clarify that these measures were not introduced to safeguard the government or the president.
මේක මේ ජනාධිපති කෙනෙක් රකින්න ගෙනාපු එකක් නෙවෙයි.
ඔබතුමා බොහොම පැහැදිලි.
You acknowledge the existence of shortcomings, and that's acceptable. You agreed to it. Even the Minister of Justice himself admitted that the online sector bill under your leadership in this chamber was carried out with shortcomings.
අඩුපාඩුකම් සහිතයි කියලා අධිකරණ මැතිතුමාම කියනවා.
පාර්ලිමේන්තු මන්ත්‍රීවරුන් විදියට
Our privileges as members of parliament were violated on the 24th with no opportunity afforded to us in the third reading vote.
අපසීමටවත් අවස්ථාව දුන්නේ නැහැ.
මම පෙන්නලා දුන්නා මේක අඩුපාඩු.
I have pointed out the presence of shortcomings in this matter. The constitution of the country also has its own shortcomings as evidenced by its 21 amendments. Any assertion that the decision made in this parliament lacks validity should lead one to question their place in this house.
මන්ත්‍රී කෙනෙක් මේ පාර්ලිමේන්තුවේ ඉන්න ඕනේ නැහැ.